Dude, it's blocked off.
Sit down and give me your driver's license. Now.
And put down your phone while you're at it.
Oh boy, that didn't work out too well. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No! I don't care! The answer's no!
David, Laura.
Okay. Can you give me your driver's license? Yes, it is.
Oh, there was a police officer standing in the way and a police cruiser. I don't know what you're talking about, impatient lady.
What, do you not see this blue truck? Do you not see that blue truck? Put your car in park and give me your driver's license. Put your car in park and give me your driver's license.
Waiting at the freaking bus stop.
I don't care. We got blue lights and people's safety for a reason.
I live right
Put your
there.
car in park.
I see, so you're one of those people that drive 300 meters? It's like a bunch of feet in a box? I don't know. Calculate it yourself, Americans. But yeah, short distance, driving to the location where she needs to be. Can't she walk if you live right there? Stuff like that infuriates me. Also, wait your bloody turn. The rest is also waiting. Must be some of that main character syndrome.
Oh my god.
Okay, stop her.
What the fuck is that? Did she just drive through? Now that is impressive for all the stupid Karen reasons. What, are you in dire need of speaking to the manager?
Yo, stop.
Britt, go. Put her in jail. I'll be there.
Well, that sounds like the start of a great song. I put her in jail and I'll be right there. You gotta imagine the banjo music and, you know?
You had a lot of background.
Moonsail Drive, Barrow Coast Trail. Get in the car. Sit down.
My daughter was right here waiting for me.
Sit down.
Oh my god.
Give me your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Because they blocked it off, and I was trying to get to Giselle, and I got here. She's not freaking
It's
here.
related to that.
Of course, yeah, it's all the police's fault. You know, they blocked the road. I was trying to get through. Function brain, you do not. I actually got a headache from that, what she just said.
Look, my daughter's
Okay,
right
sit
there.
down.
My daughter's right there.
I don't care.
I was trying to get to my daughter. Dude, it's blocked off.
Sit down and give me your driver's license. Now.
I don't have it with me. It's at the house.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved.
That's right.
I get it, but don't get involved.
Oh, then you don't even get on me. I'm not being...
Don't get involved.
Get off the
I
phone.
was trying to... This is my husband.
I don't care.
I was trying
You
to
are
get to my
stopped for a
daughter.
lawful reason.
I think these people operate under the function of, I know that man, I know that person, and then you don't have to follow the laws. No idea how that got in their brainy bits, but it is there. Also, she's gonna say something really stupid, just... It's obvious.
How was it? It wasn't even blocked off.
See how obvious it was? Yeah, you know, if you're creative enough, nothing is blocked off. Yeah, dick flute.
People were coming out of that
North
street.
32. Can you advise
You
me
guys
that
were
tag
blocking
goes back
all
to?
the way to 75.
Yeah,
I'm
why
trying
do you
to get
think
to
we're
my
doing that?
daughter. It was nothing blocking
It was a traffic
this way.
crash. Okay?
It was
you
nothing
disobeyed
blocking this
okay,
way.
I'm not arguing with you.
Eduardo Garcia.
You don't have a driver's license?
I have a driver's license. It's at home. That's what
What's
I'm
your
trying
name?
to say.
What's your name?
I'm not saying that.
Okay. It comes back to a
I
male
need my,
Eduardo something.
if you want my
She's
driver's
refusing.
license,
Okay.
Do you want it or do you
Jail.
want me to take it?
So you can take it.
All right. Come out.
Your kids aren't in the car, are they?
Turn around. This is not the way you should have handled this.
I don't need to be arrested, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my driver's license. I was trying to get my daughter.
Yeah, she's trying to get her driver's license. Daughter, whatever, it all starts with a D. Dick flute starts with a D too. Yeah, dick flute. How very fitting. Also, don't you know she knows people? Everyone knows people, lady. Doesn't mean you can just, you know, do as you like. Ignoring lawful orders. Having no respect for anyone else but yourself. And technically, you don't even have respect for yourself. Acting like this. Grown up, has a kid, acts like a spoiled, entitled brat. What the fuck is wrong with you?
My daughter's right there. My daughter's right there.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
Yes.
What do you
I
have?
don't know. my keys.
Alright. And
Unengaged. Travis, you can
Okay.
Door slam.
So, per Florida statute, when we stop you, you have to give us certain documents, and she's refusing. So, unfortunately for her, that's violation, and that's a jailable offense. I don't know. So she probably should have listened to us a mile up the street, and this wouldn't be happening. But she couldn't wait the 5 seconds it was going to take us to open up the road to come down here, and she came that far from hitting him. So now it's aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, which is a felony. So you can go.
Well, on the one hand, that seems a bit excessive, turning this into a felony. But on the other hand, she was using her car as a weapon. And speaking of hands, why?
Do you know who owns this car? Yes. Okay, can you call them and have them come pick it up?
you know who this person is?
Yeah, it's her sister.
Is this Jessica?
No. No, we're not giving her a ticket.
No. Am I able to take the car?
If she allows you to take the car, yeah. How are you going to get home?
I live down the street.
Are you going to walk back?
Yes.
Okay. If she allows you to take the car, then yeah, we'll let you take the car.
Do we have a name for her yet? Because she's refusing.
Is her name Jessica? Yes. You can charge her with
I only saw bits and pieces of it, so what? Obviously, we've got driving around the barricade.
driving around the barricade, and then she drove off almost 50. But I had to step back before so she wouldn't run me over.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'll charge her with it.
Yeah. And then
I
what?
mean-
Refusing to give information.
Oh, she wouldn't stop until I got up here. I was doing almost 100 just to catch up to her. Would have taken a lot less time had you just stopped. Then you wouldn't be in this situation.
Trying to get to my daughter's.
Yeah, so that's the perfect excuse, you know. I was going to get to my daughter, I almost killed someone. I was trying to get to my daughter. Do you know I know someone? What the hell? How does your brain work? They drive among us. Keep that in mind. Well, they mostly drive among you because, there's a big pond in between me and her. Doesn't change the fact we also have people like that.
It doesn't give you the right to almost run over a police officer or disobey.
I wasn't even close to her.
Okay.
I was not close to her at all. So, again, why is she being arrested?
Let me walk you through this.
Please.
Okay? There's a massive traffic crash up there, right? We've had to direct traffic for over an hour and a half. We shut the road down legally to get the tow trucks in so we could get the cars off the road in order to open the flow of traffic back up. Do you understand that part?
Yeah.
Okay. She decided she didn't want to wait. So we pulled off the road and we opened the entire lane back up. She went in the opposite lane of traffic.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, you're talking to the sister. She's probably just as dense as the other one. Is that a truck full of special grass, or what are we dealing with here? Officer, arrest that truck. It's probably more than a few grams.
And when I stopped her, she decided she didn't want to wait, right? And I don't know what I'm talking about. So she drives off, almost runs over my foot, doesn't stop for him, and then speeds all the way up Carter Road. And then when he stops her here, she refuses to get her information. She refuses to say anything other than the fact I had to go get my daughter. And when we legally stop you for a traffic violation and you refuse to give your stuff, it's a violation of Florida state statute, and she went to jail.
So that's the only charge right now. Violation of...
No, she's probably going to get a... we're going to watch the video, and if one of us had to step back, she's probably going to get an aggravated assault on law enforcement officer, which is a felony. Had she just waited 5 more seconds, I was getting in my vehicle, and I was pulling off the side of the road. But because she couldn't wait, and she went in the opposite lane of traffic, which could have caused an accident because the people that were coming off of Carter turning right onto Moccasin Wallow have the right-of-way.
Yeah, but, look on the bright side, officer. The tow trucks were... For fuck's sake, man, this woman. How do you ignore the officers and keep saying the same thing that you need to get your daughter and just ignoring the officers, almost running them over, going into traffic, speeding away, not giving your identification? What the hell is wrong with you? There's too many of those driving around, walking around. There's too many of you that exist. We need more respect in this society. What the fuck is going on with us? It's like we're circling the drain and, it's just a matter of time, isn't it?
She's in the opposite lane of traffic. And had she called a traffic crash, a head-on traffic crash, we'd have been towing her off in an ambulance. So we don't do things just to piss people off, right? We do things for safety of everybody involved. To include us, to include the 2 people that were already involved in the traffic crash.
The hell was that sound? Is someone walking their elephant?
And we don't have time for this, right? Had she just waited and stopped there, and I'm pretty easygoing, right? So when I ask you to stop, that's what I'm asking you to do. And don't give me this line of excuse. Everybody on that road has somewhere to be. I mean, it's been a busy road for a lot of years. When I ask you to stop and get out of the opposite lane of traffic, we have a problem. And then when we come up here, legally we're allowed to ask you for your documents, your driver's license, your all that. She's refusing. So, unfortunately for her, better choices next time. But again, we had a lawful reason to stop that, and because she didn't think that she needed to wait, or that some of the road was opened up to get the traffic, the tow trucks in, then yeah. And so that's the whole story.
So according to crime scene cam, she was charged with resisting obstruction or oppressing an officer without violence and disobeying a police officer. You know, I thought the felony of, almost killing an officer is a bit too far-fetched, but technically she could have ran over one of them. You know, the gall of these people driving their cars. They think they own the road, and everyone else should just make way. You know, make way for the Unhallowed Night! Make way for the Unhallowed Night! Make way for the Unhallowed Night! Yes, quite. Bye-bye. This excessive main character syndrome is really starting to screw us over, huh?
To include us, to include the 2 people that were already involved in the traffic crash. And we don't have time for this.